Hey guys, what's going on? Thanks for coming back. For those of you who've been watching, and for those of you who are new, welcome. My name is Reyes. On the 9th, I hit 9 months on testosterone. Emotionally, overall, I'm more, well, I was already positive, but I think I'm more positive. I'm happier, more confident, and less confident, and I'll kind of get into that a little bit. I know it doesn't make sense, but I'll get into it. And then overall, I'm also less patient. Like I just kind of get impatient, like faster, or like little things will kind of like fluster me. But I try to do my best to just like take a breath and just like let it go, which is another thing that's easier for me to do. I kind of get over things faster. I've noticed like they don't bother me as long as they used to. So that's kind of good, I think. And yeah, and then I'm not angry. Like I don't know, like I'm just not an angry person. Like it takes a lot to get me really mad. And I'm not, and emotionally I cry less now with like things that used to make me cry. Like I used to cry for anything. And movies and stuff like that. I'm a baby. Like I am still a really emotional person, but I don't cry as much, I don't think. And it's a little bit easier for me to control, like if I don't want to cry. Then what I meant by less confident, when I'm more confident overall, but then I'm less confident because I do tend to pass more. And I notice like it's with cis men, especially like older men or men who come off as extremely like machista kind of style, like I'm passing with them, and so then I start to get self-conscious and a little bit less confident because I'm thinking like I'm 5'3", like I'm really small, and so I start to think like what if they find out, like what if they know, like how are they gonna react, like even if it's something like small, like not violent or anything, like if it's like, oh, like I'm sorry, like I meant ma'am, like I didn't know, or like I thought you were a guy or something like that, like it like starts to give me like some anxiety, and so I get nervous in those situations. But it also is because of my safety, especially bathrooms. Like I know everyone, if you're trans, like you know the struggle in bathrooms, and you know what a lifesaver gender neutral bathrooms can be. So I get nervous like every time I go into the bathroom, sometimes more than others. And like I said, it also depends on who's in there. Like I know it's bad to make assumptions about people, but like especially just the way like you hear them interacting with other people, then I get like kind of self-conscious, like what if they find out, like what are they gonna do, how are they gonna react, stuff like that. Or like what if they question why I'm sitting down on the toilet and they don't hear me taking a dump, like they just hear me peeing, like what are they gonna think, you know? So yeah, and then that kind of ties into my dysphoria. So some things that I've noticed is my chest has always been a major factor in my dysphoria. It's probably the biggest thing that I'm most dysphoric about. But I started to notice that as I started passing more, different things started to make me more dysphoric. Like I said, like I go to some business meetings sometimes. I'm an entrepreneur, so I wear suits to certain events, and I have a packer, but I don't really wear it most of the time. It's just uncomfortable for me, and sometimes it actually makes me more dysphoric. So I don't wear it, and in my suit pants, I definitely don't wear it because even if I wanted to, like, I don't know why, maybe it's just a packer, but it just looks like I'm packing major heat. Like I don't want to draw major attention to me. Like I just want it to look like typical, I don't know, but so I don't wear it. And so when I sit down, like, you know, the thing like your pants do, like when they ride up and stuff, and it's like in your crotch area, like I get really dysphoric about that because I feel like it looks different than the typical like cis guy sitting next to me, like the way his pants are sitting, like if that makes any sense. But yeah, so I get dysphoric about that. And then something else I guess I get dysphoric about are my hands, actually, because like I said, I start to pass more, and something that goes through my mind is what if this person finds out? And it tends to be with cis men. Like I'm not really too worried with women, just because they don't tend to typically make scenes about things. But yeah, so I don't think you can really tell, but like I have really small hands. Like, I have pretty small hands. And so I noticed, like, and one of my jobs, or both of them, or all three actually, that when my hands are in plain view and I'm passing to someone, I noticed I'm so much more aware of my hands, and I start to think like, they're gonna notice my hands too. They're gonna notice how small they are. They're gonna question my gender, and they're gonna question whether I'm transgender or not. So yeah, like I don't know if anyone else relates to that, but it's something that I've noticed that I've been more self-conscious about, and it's just something that I have to work on. And you also just remember that not every cis guy is tall, muscular, and like has very like a masculine body shape. Like, everyone comes in different shapes and sizes. Like, I don't even identify as male technically. I identify as non-binary, but everyone's different. And I've seen a lot of cis guys who are, it's mostly Mexican, like I'm like myself, but who are my height, if not smaller than me, thin, heavier, like they have small hands, they have the same size hands. Like, it's just, I have to kind of remind myself of that not every masculine body fits this like society's ideal like image of what a masculine body should be. And so that's just something that I have to work on. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. I tend to post a little bit more regularly on transition stuff on my social media accounts like Instagram, so I'll put that in the bio. If you guys are interested, give me a follow. Yeah, so thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.